At the Games' inaugural event, the director of the Invictus Games Foundation gave an explanation of how Harry was discovered acting strangely. Hi there and welcome to Gistbooks, where you can get the most recent information on your favorite celebrities and royals. If this is your first visit, please be sure to enable alerts and subscribe. Had Harry watched his own documentary, his lectures would have been filled with many tales from soldiers. Invictus Games Foundation Director David Wiseman was appointed in 2018. Wiseman is a former officer in the British Army. In order to guarantee the game's success and positive effects on the players' lives, it was his responsibility to supervise their development and implementation. The wise men's deeds, it seems, have not been in line with the ideals and values that the Invictus Games espouse. A veteran triumphed over hardship to attend the Invictus event. But according to the allegations, Meghan's efforts and commitment were undermined when David Wiseman, influenced by Harry, imposed needless penalties on her. Reportedly, these sanctions included a heavy workload, unreasonably high standards, and little resources. Meghan didn't receive the credit she deserved for her dedication to the cause, and her efforts were underappreciated. There are now major doubts over David Wiseman's eligibility to serve as the director of the Invictus Games Foundation after it was revealed that he had abused Meghan Markle. Since the Invictus Games' inception in 2014, they have been a great success. However, David Wiseman, a director at the Invictus Games Foundation and close friend of Harry, said that he was taken aback when Harry went rogue. While discussing the timelines of the event, David talked about how they were inspired by visiting the Warrior Games, a US-based event for injured service personnel and veterans, with Harry wanting to internationalize the games. He said that the morning after they were sitting in a hotel in Colorado reflecting on what they'd just seen, we were sitting down at breakfast and Harry said, "Look, this is absolutely brilliant. What we've seen here is absolutely brilliant. Internationalized. This is what we need to do. We need to invite allies and nations from all over the world. We need to put it in the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park and we need to have a closing concert." He was the one who could see it before anyone else. He said he has been the visionary from the very beginning and has been incredibly involved and proud of his involvement in it. He said that they didn't know the time frame that his friend had in mind. "I think," he said, "look, we'd like to do this." When he stood on the stage at the Warrior Games in May, he went crazy. "We were wondering what will next year be the same." For a long time, Vice President Joe Biden attended as a delegate to the opening of the Invictus Games, which was held at Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park in September. "There were 3 or 4 of us at the Royal Foundation, and we barely made it." Music. The Food Fighters performed at the final concert, which was a huge success that we pulled off. That you